folks, I'm Will. This is Planet Under Attack, the UFO and ET Continuum. This last weekend I had a chance to drive to Sudbury, Ontario and meet with fellow UFO videographer Ken Klingbell. Ken recently posted a video on Facebook and YouTube as well. On Facebook, the video has received over 68,000 hits in a single week. Ken was gracious enough to spend some time with me talking about his passion and various other interests centering around that passion. And he also gave me the two raw files that I'm about to share with you now. The first one is the huge viral video that has hit Facebook. I'm going to go ahead and start that. And as you can see, the time is there, northwest camera angle. He's got the focus set on auto, which is a mistake that a lot of people make. Ken, like me, fiddles around with his camera a lot, and sometimes you just end up in auto when you really don't want it to be. These are objects that appear to be fairly low to the ground. Well, this first set does. And to tell you the truth, I really don't know that my filtering has provided anything additional. There are a couple frames that you'll see that are interesting here, where we maybe can get a better idea of what we're looking at. Very difficult to make anything absolutely at all conclusive out of the video, but it is quite dramatic imagery when viewed in whole. And I am definitely posting a link to the original video in the description of my video. That was a good one. As well as a link to Ken's channel. I want you guys to go check him out. He's got a lot of videos up there. And these objects, this is an area that is full of nickel mining. And we all know that nickel is one of the primary metals used in electronics. A lot of people think that geology is one of the things that attracts these types of anomalies. And I'll go ahead and cite Alison Kruse. I think she was the one who first made that conclusion, and a lot of people have jumped on board as well. So yeah, these are the small clips from Ken's Facebook viral video. Another great clip right there. I want you to pay attention to the lighting here. It is obviously green and red. And we all know those are navigation lights, or the colors of navigation lights. The people who are not buying into this video are saying that these or this is a quadcopter. I watched probably 8 or 9 different quadcopter videos yesterday morning and did not see one that had this actual configuration. Now, you know, distance and cameras can really alter what you're really seeing. So you can see we go out of focus there pretty severely. Okay, this is 20 minutes later. This is a different clip. This has not been released yet. Ken is allowing me to do so. Okay, that's initially him and his son. I spotted 2 more objects. This is, again, 20 minutes later. And what Ken decides to do, I'll show you this slow down zoom thing first. What he decides to do is set the camera up and go inside, which is probably one of the greatest things he did that day, because the camera being held still, and I assume autofocus is still on, it's going to reveal a couple really startling objects. Okay, upper right of the screen. I've got it zoomed in through the video editor, but that is the actual speed. And I haven't done anything with the contrast or anything at all. This is raw footage. The object appeared to have come right out of the clouds. the same object here. Now it starts to flash. And I was at this location. I know exactly where these trees are. This is many hundred, if not over 1,000 feet away. Second object, center of the screen. Again, right out of the clouds. Has the same basic appearance as the first object. Basically a white, I don't know, we'll call it a sphere floating around up there. Obviously it's under some type of intelligent control. I'm just coming down here in the video editor so we can get maybe a better look at actually what happens to it. I'm not sure if it's what it's doing. But regardless, impressive footage of an area that has many documented and reported UFO sightings. Ken and I live in the Great Lakes, and both of us have recorded flat out weird things in the sky. They aren't necessarily vessels with portholes, but they certainly are strange anomalies. One of the things that I found out about Ken is that he is not only a videographer, but he believes he's actually an experiencer who's had contact with alien entities, both physically and spiritually, several times over his life, starting when he was a very young man. When I was walking out of Ken's house, I noticed that he had an entire wall in his living room, I'll show you the pictures right now, covered with 8x10 framed photos from his videos and actual photographs he's taken. Fascinating images. He says that most of those are available through his Facebook page. So I want to thank Ken for this wonderful opportunity to sit down and talk with him. I'm definitely going to stop by Ken's house the next time I'm through Sudbury, and hopefully we can get a little bit more information out of this very fascinating and very kind gentleman. Ken, thank you again. You guys, that's about it for now. I want you to take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and we will talk soon. Thanks.